Look, there's a big elephant.
It's cute!
It is cute.
A small boy and his mother have come to a zoo on this day. They say it's their first outing in a while.
I'm a single parent and I often leave my child at the nursery school for quite a long time. 5 days a week, from morning to night until quite late. I get very few days off, so I'm exhausted and can't take him out that often.
This mother has started using Kodomo Boken Bank, or Child Adventure Bank, launched by a nonprofit organization called Florence last August. Once a month, members can participate in an experience program organized by companies for free. The target is families with children 18 or younger and annual income of less than $27,000, as well as single-parent households. As of the end of October last year, about 1,000 households had signed up. What's being called the children's experience gap is emerging as a big social issue. Due to economic reasons and the busy schedules of parents, a growing number of children have fewer opportunities to participate in activities outside of school. It's said that a wealth of experiences during childhood enhances creativity and self-esteem and helps improve non-cognitive abilities, such as perseverance in completing tasks and cooperating with others. But participation in experiential activities may also be affected by a family's economic situation. In a survey conducted in 2022, about 30% of children in families with annual income of less than $20,000 said they had no experiences outside of school in the past 1 year. To narrow this experience gap among children, there are now growing moves by companies to provide proactive support. At major Japanese printing company DNP, which works with Kodomo Boken Bank, an experience of printing illustrations on T-shirts is offered.
Nice! There you go. Woo! Yay! You're good at this.
It was my first time printing with ink, so I learned a lot.
This is Japan Airlines. They held an experience activity where children visit an airplane hangar and museum and talk to flight attendants about working in the air.
Airplanes and airports aren't something you see every day. Being able to venture away from your typical life for just one day and get the feeling of traveling is an experience that only the airline industry can provide. There's a big possibility that these children will become colleagues who we work with in the future. So, through our contact this time, we hope they've become more familiar with our work.
In early September of last year, a new company paid the organization a visit to discuss providing an experience. This company operates adventure-type facilities nationwide.
If we can schedule it for a weekend in October or November.
Playing in the forest is something children really don't have a chance to do anymore, so they'll be able to experience nature.
It's hard for people to take weekdays off, so we'd really appreciate it if you would consider a weekend. We weren't that aware of the phrase experience gap, but we wanted to see if we could do something about it. We want to offer something to children. It's also a message to our own employees that even if you're a small company like us, we can do something for society. We hope it will be a catalyst for our employees to reflect on the work they do.
Some companies are also starting to offer financial support. Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group has partnered with the city of Kamakura to provide nearly $2 million over 3 years to address the experience gap. Households on welfare in Kamakura and children of families requiring financial aid for schooling will be given coupons worth about $350 that can be used for sports and culture experience activities as well as education.
It's said that education is an upfront investment in the future. Schools and educational committees no longer have additional resources, so companies and universities have to team up to do this.
If local governments do this with their own budgets, it'll take several years. Compared to that, they are being supported in a matter of months to less than a year. The inclusion of businesses allows action to be taken quickly. By expanding this horizontally to other local governments, the impact of this partnership among companies, local governments and NPOs can be maximized.
How do experts see these efforts to narrow the experience gap?
In this age of artificial intelligence, what's the advantage of humans? It's the power of creating one from zero. To do that, people have to be able to look around them and take notice of things to give birth to new ideas. That will become increasingly important, and only experiences can nurture that ability. It's essential for companies to participate in this. The reason is that it's said regional educational capabilities are declining. The biggest cause is the decline in the adult population. There just aren't enough residents. The question then is, who's going to oversee regional education? Right now, it's NPOs and educational committees, but there's a limit to what they can do. So, with the involvement of companies, I believe there will be a greater need to make even bigger improvements to regional educational capabilities.
Late October of last year, Forest Adventure, which decided to provide its own experience activity, held its first event.
Oh no, I'm gonna crash! You can do it!
My eldest led the way and took care of his younger brother. They were having a lot of fun. Usually they're at home playing computer games, so playing and doing physical activities like this was a new experience.
How to increase opportunities for new experiences in daily life. A closer partnership between companies and regional communities may hold the key.